Hey guys, so happy to speak to you. So tell me about why you got involved in this particular project.
We got involved in this particular project. Hmm.
Well, we were actually on our way to Africa anyway.
No, that's
Uh,
not true.
no, we were leaving the US. We were pretty sure, and we told our friends, everybody, that we wanted to get an international job. And it happened as they began
It
filming
was
the
like the
show.
universe wanted it to happen. We really wanted to have an international life, and we were considering different places. Gabriel interviewed with a school in Qatar and in Belgium and then in Zambia. And it just so happened that
They came around making a show about Americans and mostly Black Americans leaving to go to Africa. And I had already taken the job to go to Africa. So it just kind of everything synced up.
Nice. And what would you say was the biggest challenge about everything?
having his wife pack every single thing and sort everything out. And all he had to do is just make sure it was shipped properly.
No. That might have been her challenge, you know. For me, it was like getting adjusted to all like the different metric systems
Yes, I would say that.
and terminologies. You know, they speak English here, but like it's a different dollar to kwacha, and
it's also British English, I would say, more or less. It's kind of like their humor is more
but like adjusting to the price of gas, for example, like it's in liters and it's in kwacha, and just kind of like figuring out the basic stuff it took a while.
And without giving too much away, what moment are you most looking forward to people seeing? And what was your favorite moment of the whole thing?
Okay, I don't know if we can share exactly some of the favorite moments because they haven't been shown yet.
yes.
But of what's already been shown,
I would say
Yes.
that
the elephant encounter was like a really
it was
crazy
very
situation.
scary, actually. I think that that moment really shook me up, and now I really am afraid of game drives and safaris.
Yeah, it was a very intense moment in real life.
Incredible. And what is the one thing you learn about yourselves and one thing you learn about each other while filming this and doing this whole adventure?
Hmm.
I learned about myself that I'm pretty adaptable, that what seemed daunting at one time and now doesn't seem like too big of a deal. And about Elaine, I learned that I need to be there to support her as she goes through her adaptations.
I would say that I've always embraced change, but I felt much more beautiful here in Zambia. I recognized that there were a lot of pressure put on me, I would say, as a woman of color. And I would say that coming here, I think all of that kind of melted away.
And what would you say was the biggest cultural difference that you learned through it from you being in the US to being where you were in Africa? Tell me a little bit about that.
I would say definitely just having the accessibility. Being in New York, if I wanted Thai food, Mexican, or um, fast food at any time of the hour, I can find it. I would say that you really are limited to what the locals eat and what the local restaurants are here. And you have to kind of adapt to the fact that you might not find a different variety of tomatoes. Whereas when we're in the Hudson Valley, we would go to the farm and find so many different types of varieties of tomatoes. So I would say those are the little things that kind of um, you have to get adjusted to it. The food component is definitely you have to get adjusted.
Yeah, and I would say for me, adjusting was like the communication style. Even though everybody speaks English here, it's a different dialect for one, but also like
It's passive aggressive.
it is a little, it is passive. So people, if one, they don't want to upset you, so they won't tell you bad news. So you kind of have to like read the signs that there is bad news and then guess at it.
That's true.
And then two, if you share bad news or if you're too direct, people are really easily offended.
Yes.
So kind of like
It's
figuring out a
hard.
different communication style.
It's hard being a Scorpio.
Oh, yeah, my sister's a Scorpio, and she's the best person in the world. So, and
Oh, I
off
love
topic,
that.
Are
and off
Scorpios
topic.
direct? Is that what you say there?
Yeah, Scorpios tend to be very direct.
Yep, they are. And off topic, I'm from the Hudson Valley too, originally. So,
Really? From where?
yeah. Brewster.
Brewster. I think that's where we got our dog from.
Yes, we did. Mango is from Brewster. Well, she was originally from Texas.
But she was adopted in Brewster.
Yes.
Nice. What a small world.
Yeah.
I love that. So, what's next for you two?
So what's next? I think that my husband wants to make more. I think that's what I've learned here. He wants to be an entrepreneur more. When I met him, he was in education, which he still is. But I think right now it's that when you come to Africa and you realize that you can actually make more, you can have more, you can be more. And I think that is where we're trying to be in the next stages of our life.
Yeah, well said.
And what's one thing fun fact about you that we didn't learn from watching you on the show?
Fun fact.
Well, I can go. I'm very, very proudly from Cambridge, Massachusetts. You know, they showed us leaving the Hudson Valley, which is where we lived, but I'm from Cambridge, and it's like it's a big piece of who I am, but I didn't really express it on the show. So that's the fun fact about me.
And I'm really a Brooklyn girl. Like, my family's Caribbean. I'm first generation American. My mom is a multiracial Jamaican woman, and my father is Afro-Guyanese. And I am at the end of it all, just a Brooklyn girl.
But you copied my fun fact. I said where I'm from, and then you're supposed to.
Well, yeah, well, why are you married to me? Because we have similarities.
But
That's
you're
why.
supposed to say something else.
I guess he wants me to say something else. I love cheesecake. I love lemon meringue pie, and he does not.
I don't.
Well, remind me one day I have to give you my mom's special cheesecake recipe.
Ah, that would be awesome.
Not for me. I don't like cheesecake.
I'll give you a different recipe.
Yeah, exactly. We're happy to incorporate some
Yeah.
good baked goods.
Nice. And since we're a TV site, what are you guys watching these days?
I'm sorry?
What are you watching on TV?
Okay, so I'm a big sci-fi girl, and usually when I'm sad or I miss home, I tend to watch either The Matrix or Harry Potter, the collection.
Well, what was that series you just saw that just
Oh,
came
it's
out?
called the Discovery of Witches, which is an AMC show.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
not a huge TV person, but I want to watch Industry. I was really hooked on Industry. I want to watch that. That's also on Max. What's the one that's coming out again on Max with the zombies and the fungus? The Best of Us, Last of
The
Us.
Last of Us, amazing. And I think those are the
Yes.
shows that Gabriel and I share.
Nice. That's amazing. I think you're both amazing. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to talk again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Likewise. Have a good day and be safe.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Thanks.